Peters, and I'm rocking with G-Sportz.
You do what you want when you pop it. Yeah. You do what you want when you pop it. You do what you want when you cop it. You do what you want when you got it. Yeah. You do what you want when you pop it. You do what you want when you got it. Huh?
Dejon Jarreau. He's very confident in this game. I know he feel like he's one of the best players in the state, and I also feel like I'm one of the best players in the state. So I know coming out tonight, I was going to bring my A game against a very good player. I knew he was coming out and play hard, and tonight we just put on a show, and we gave the crowd what they want to see.
All right. Now, y'all coming off back-to-back state championships. You know, this is senior year, bro. A lot of expectations. People expecting you to deliver. You and your team to deliver. What you feel about your chances to repeat?
I think we got a very good chance of going back, but we got to put in a lot of work. Because Scotlandville and Niagara Central, those guys will not be no pushover. And we just got to come in every day and just put in the work, and we want to get back to the championship. You know, for us, it's championship or bust, because we won the last 2 years, so ain't nothing better than winning a championship.
Right.
Anything else is a bust.
Right. Now, man, from what I heard, I don't know how true it is, I heard you shoot 100 jumpers a day during recess, you know, when lunch going on. That's true?
Yeah, well, I come in here during my lunch, come in, get on the gun, the shooting machine, try to get up as many shots as possible until lunch over. And that's just been a daily routine since my freshman year.
Continue to put that work in, man. Continue to put that work in. Now, I know you committed to Mississippi State over the summer. Tell me what made you commit to Mississippi State, you know, to spend the rest of your 4 years.
Well, Coach Corey McCray, the assistant coach, he was the assistant coach at LSU, and he was one of the first scouts to ever offer me. Well, that was my first scholarship at LSU.
Okay.
But then when he left and went to UCLA, he was with Coach Ben Holland. Then both of them transferred to Mississippi State. And I know Coach Holland got a very good record.
Right.
He put a lot of point guards in the NBA. He developed a lot of good players. I want to play with a college coach that was going to help me develop my game, who feel like he can make me a better player and get me to the next level.
All right. Well, man, I appreciate you doing this segment with me, man. Keep on doing your thing, man. I'll be peeping y'all for the rest of the year. And hopefully y'all can repeat and get back to back this year, man.
Appreciate it.
Lamar Peters, man, star point guard for Landry Walker. This G-Sportz Sports, man, we signing out.
Okay.
It's necessary to know that everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation, that you are an uncommon...
What up? Thank y'all for tuning in to G-Sportz Sports again. As y'all just seen in my last segment, I attended a hell of a game, a classic high school game last night between McDonough 35 and Landry Walker out of New Orleans, Louisiana. It was box office. Dejon Jarreau, the McDonough 35 point guard who is ranked 39th in the nation according to Rivals.com, versus Lamar Peters, who is ranked 78th in the nation according to Rivals.com. Lamar is committed to Mississippi State. Dejon Jarreau is committed to UMass. These are two of the most talented players in the state of Louisiana and throughout the nation. Just leading up to this game, let me just let y'all kind of in on the storyline. What made this game so big? You know, these are two good basketball programs, but what made this game so big is Lamar Peters, one of the most competitive high school players I've ever been around. He felt some type of way about these rankings. Okay, they ranked Dejon Jarreau 38th in the nation. They ranked him 79. He felt like that. He felt that, you know, he's the best player in the state, and he felt like he's a better player than Dejon. That's no disrespect to Dejon Jarreau. That's just him saying, you know, I won two state championships back to back. With Louisiana Player of the Year. I made an all-star team in California playing with studs, 5-star players like TJ Leaf, and I held my own. I'm averaging over 20 points a game, and I show up in big games. And Lamar has a great point is what he's saying. But here's the thing. A lot of these guys that do these rankings and analyze these players in the AAU circuit and things like that, you know, they go off of potential. They go off potential and measurables. Dejon Jarreau is a 6'5" point guard. You know, he's silky smooth, athletic, and he has huge upside. Lamar Peters is probably like 5'11", maybe 6 foot on a good day. So I think that's what hurt his rankings. If Lamar Peters was 6'1" or taller, he would be a McDonald's All-American in my mind. But that's how it goes. So I don't think it's no disrespect to Lamar Peters. I just think that's how some of these people look at these rankings. But you know, I'm big on saying that these rankings don't define you. And I'm glad Lamar is using this as motivation and bulletin board material to make him play at a whole nother level like he did last night. He finished the game with 29 points, 4 assists. Dejon Jarreau finished the game with a double-double, 29 and 12, and 3 blocks, I believe. They put on the show. Like I said, it was box office. From the start to the finish, people was on their feet, just chanting, for both players. I mean, they gave us what we wanted to see. Lamar just coming across half court. I'm talking about as soon as he stepped across the half court line, hitting it in Dejon Jarreau face. Dejon come right back, Euro step and one. I mean, catching the alley dunking. I mean, they just put on arsenal moves last night that, you know, let everybody know why they're some of the top players in the nation. Now, with all that being said, everything was all good with the game until the brawl broke out. You know, a lot of people telling me they think I should have posted it on the channel, but I wasn't going to do that. You know, that wasn't my intent on trying to show up some of these players that was on there, you know, doing things they shouldn't have been doing. Some of these fans that broke off on the court, fighting and things like that. You know, I don't condone those kind of things. You know, I like competitiveness, I like the rowdiness and fans talking noise, but keep it there. Don't let this carry on into a physical thing where people start fighting and stuff. You know, I'm sorry the game had to end like that. And hopefully these two programs don't get punished for the rest of the season and some of these players, because they're two good programs and I want to see them go on with their district schedules and try to make a run in the playoffs respectively. I attended the state championship this past Saturday, the football high school state championship. Lutcher versus St. James. Lutcher just dealt with St. James. I thought it was going to be a better game than that. I think the score was like 41-18 was the final score. But the two headliners to me in my mind was the Zachary and John Eric game. Zachary beat John Eric, I think 42-12 or something like that. Very surprising because John Eric was said to be had the best defense in the state. And they gave her 42 points, and that was very surprising. But Lindsey Scott, the quarterback for Zachary, is a phenomenal quarterback. He put on a show. I mean, he showed why he is one of the better players, if not the best quarterback in 5A this year, and why he's going to Syracuse. I think he's a little undersized, but he's showing that doesn't even matter. He kind of reminds me of Kyler Murray. I really like his game, and he led his team to a state championship and showed everybody why he left Dutchtown to go to Zachary so he can be a starting quarterback. I see you, Lindsey Scott. You did your thing. The never win call game. You know, I root for those guys that call a lot of my closest friends, coach over there. So, you know, them losing that game on Saturday night really hurt me. But they had a phenomenal seasion. Made it to the Dome 5 out of the last 6 years. They got a lot of people returning, including a star quarterback, Alden Clark, who has been just lighting it up all season. Just got his first offer by Memphis the other day, and I'm sure many more to come before the summer's out. But it was a great state championship atmosphere and great games as always. You know, these high schools that get to the Dome always, you know, show up and show me good games every year. So y'all let me know what y'all think about these highlights with Lamar Peters and Dejon Jarreau, and tell me what y'all think about, because a lot of people we've been talking about these rankings and, you know, how they do these things. I mean, and another thing, I seen that probably like 2 days ago, they got Peabody out of Alexandria, Louisiana, ranked 5th in the country. I mean, no disrespect to Peabody. They're a good team. I saw them when they played high school with Jacoby Ross, who put on the show, and they got the LSU commit, Cedric Russell. They're a great team, don't get me wrong, but number 5 in the country, I think that's a little far-fetched. So me and some of my friends and some people, we've been talking about these rankings, and are they overhyped? Are they, you know, overthought? What's the criteria for these rankings? Not just for teams, but some of these players are getting ranked, because some people think that some guys are overranked, some people are underranked. You know, let me know what y'all thoughts is on these rankings, and what does it mean to y'all when y'all see players ranked high? Does it mean that, you know, it's a big deal to y'all? It's not a big deal? Let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's G-Sportz, and I'm signing out.